Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of OpenCart Notify Me When Available plugin. Now this particular plugin allows the customers to register for the notification of product availability when the product is out of stock. The plugin adds a Notify Me button on the product page when the product becomes out of stock. Now the customer just needs to enter his or her name and email to register for the product availability notification, and once the product becomes available, the customer will be notified via email regarding the availability of the product on the store itself. So in today's video tutorial, I'll be showing you the workflow of this Notify Me When Available plugin. So you can see that right now I'm at the storefront on one of the products, that is the Notify Me When Available. So I've kept the name of the product with the same name. Now this particular product is out of stock, so that's why we don't have an add to cart button here but a Notify Me button. Now if I tap here as a customer on the Notify Me button, we can see that we need to enter the name and the email to register ourselves for the notification that whenever this product comes back into stock, then we'll be receiving an email notification for the same. Now the Notify Me button label and the send button label can be set from the configuration settings of this particular plugin itself in the admin backend panel that I'll be showing you in a while from now. But before we proceed further with this particular video tutorial, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So right now you can see that I'm having this Notify Me button because this particular product is out of stock. So to receive the notifications, we need to register ourselves. So I'll be tapping here on the Notify Me button and I'll be entering my name. So I'll enter Peter Doe and I'll be entering my email address, and after that, after entering my email address, I'll be tapping on the send button. Now as soon as I've tapped on the send button, we'll also be seeing one notification here that will notify you once the product is back in stock. And here you can see that the customer registration mail has also been received there. I'll show you that in a while from now. So here's the customer registration mail that I have received. Hello Peter Doe, with the email address there. You have applied for the product name successfully. We'll notify you by email once the product name will be available back in stock there. Thanks admin. Now let me take you back, and also the notification that you can see here will notify you once the product is back in stock can be configured from the admin backend panel configuration of this particular plugin itself. Now let's bring up or let's do one thing. Let's make this product that's Notify Me When Available into back in stock there. So for that, let me go to the admin backend panel and let me log into the admin backend panel there. So I'm just giving you a demo here right now so that you can understand how this particular plugin works. And I'll be logging into the admin backend panel, and after that I'll be going to the catalog to make this particular product into stock. But before that, let me show you the different options that the admin gets after the installation of this particular plugin, that's the Notify Me When Available. So here we have the Notify Me on the side panel, and under that we have waiting for notification, notified customers, and the mail section. Under the waiting for notification, here we'll find the complete list of customers who have registered for the notification and have yet not been notified. The admin can delete any of the customers by selecting a customer and deleting the customer as well as required. And here's the Peter Doe that we had registered for the product name, that's Notify Me When Available. Then we have the notified customers. So whenever the mail is sent out for the notification, or whenever that particular product comes back into stock and the mail is sent to the registered customers, all of the waiting for notification for that particular product, the list of the customers are basically transferred into the notified customers section. Then we have the mail section. Under the mail, we'll be able to set up the product availability mail alerts. So here's the customer registration mail that we just saw. Hello customer, customer email. You have applied for the product name, product successfully. So from here you can create the mails by tapping on the add button. And here you have the keywords that can be replaced with their respective value. and the keyword will be replaced by the customer name to whom the message is being sent. For example, we have used the customer name keyword here. So similarly, you can use the customer name, customer email, and the product name within your messages here. So you can set up the name of the message, the subject, and the message as per your own requirement. After saving the message or the mail would be set up here. Now these mails can then be selected in the configuration settings. I'll be showing you that in the last of this video. In the configuration settings, these mails that you have created here can be selected there. So this was the section that the admin gets, waiting for notification, notified customers, and the mail section. Now let's go to the catalog and let's bring this particular product into stock. So I'll go to products and I'll search for notify me when available, the product that we had created. I'll filter it out, I'll edit it up, and I'll go to data, and here I'll make it as in stock, and I'll set the quantity, and we'll be saving this particular product thereafter. So I'll just tap here on the save button. Now as soon as the product has been saved and it gets into stock, the customer will receive a mail. So you can see that product is available in stock, mail has been received by the customer there. Let's check the mail there. So here's the mail: hello Peter Doe, notify me when available, the product name, product is available now and you can buy this, thanks store. And now if I refresh this particular product at the storefront, you can see we'll have an add to cart button there, because the product is back in stock, and now the customer can come back to this particular product and can add it to the cart and can make a checkout thereafter. Now let's go back to the admin backend panel and let's see the rest of the configuration settings there. So to make the initial configuration settings, what you need to do is you need to navigate through extension and then modules. Under modules, you'll have to go to the fill. Let me show you. You have to go to the notify me when available, and you have to tap on the edit button on the actions column. Now that brings up two different tabs. One is the general tab and one is the mail tab. Now under the mail tab, you'll have to select the mails that you have created here under notify me and mails. Whatever mails you have created there, those can be selected here. So for customer registration, you have to create a customer registration mail. After creating that up, you can choose that up from the drop down here. All those mails that you have created here under the mail would be available here for selection. So accordingly, you will select the customer registration mail, customer notification, notify customer about the product availability in stock, and admin notification for customer registration as well. Now coming to the general tab, under the general tab you have the status, main button text, submit button text, and the success message. So under the status, you'll be able to enable or disable the status of this particular plugin, that's the notify me when available for the OpenCart platform itself. So if you have enabled this particular functionality, then the notification mails would be sent out after the customers have registered themselves by tapping on the notify me button on the product page itself. So this is the notify me button on the product page that needs to be tapped by the customers there. Now let me take you back to the admin backend panel. So here we have the main button text, that's the notify me. So according to your requirement, you can customize this main button text. So this is the main button with notify me label there. So you can set it as per your own requirement there. Then we have the submit button text as send. So if I tap on the notify me, here we have the send button text. So you can customize this as well as per your own requirement. And then we have the success message, we will notify you once the product is back in stock. So after a customer has registered himself here for the notification, he'll see the particular notification there that the product is that will notify you once the product is back in stock itself. And lastly, you'll just have to tap here on the save button to save the configuration settings. So yes, that was much about the OpenCart notify me when available product, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the workflow of the same. If you still have any questions, queries, suggestions or requirements, then kindly do reach back to us at support@webcool.com, or you can raise a ticket at webcool.uvdesk.com as well. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video and have a great day ahead.